Hi, everybody. My name is Margaret Hefner. I wanted to take a few minutes to talk with you about how to succeed in a hybrid course. I'm sharing some wisdom I've gotten from students who've completed a hybrid course with me and other professors. So here are some pointers. I think the first thing that any of them would tell you is to organize your time. Now, what does that mean? Well, let's bear in mind that hybrid means that we'll only be spending half of the usual time in class. That's 100 minutes a week. The rest of the time is your discretionary time. Now, I didn't say free time. What I mean is that rather than sitting in class for 100 minutes, you can decide how you're going to use those 100 minutes to get your independent work done. And there is a lot of independent work, the purpose of which is to prepare you for the 100 minutes we spend together. So every week you'll have something like discussion questions or perhaps a chapter outline, a PowerPoint presentation due right before class. Again, the purpose is so you'll be ready to discuss with the rest of us the assignments, reading assignments and other things from the week. Some weeks after class, you will engage in an online discussion board so you can reflect with other students on the things that you've learned. The key is, though, that rather than spending time sitting in class, you are using time to prepare to be in class and use that time for discussion. I won't lecture much. There will be times when I want to emphasize things, but my goal is to use our class time to work through ideas, to answer questions you may have, to discuss things that are controversial. I find that hybrids actually are quite effective learning experience for students because of that. It's not just sitting and listening, but actively engaging in the material that you've prepared. Every week, as I said, you'll have things due right before class. It's essential that you get those done on time. First of all, you can't be ready for class if you don't have them done on time. Second of all, you can't turn them in late because that would give you an unfair advantage in answering the questions to turn them in after we've had the discussion. So I will accept 2 late assignments, but that's not much out of 16 weeks. So plan to get your work done on time. Now, the nice thing is that you will have the benefit of an undergraduate teaching assistant. This is a person who has completed a hybrid with me and has had some gender studies. So no matter what you might have questions about, the student will be able to help you. I'm happy to help you as well, but I find sometimes that someone who's been through it from the student perspective can be particularly helpful. So I hope whether it's a question of, how to plan your schedule, to questions about what are the content, how do I use Canvas, whatever those might be, that you will make use of this person. You'll meet him or her the very first week of class. Okay, I just mentioned Canvas. That is the learning management system at North Park, and perhaps a number of your professors have used it. If you haven't used it, please go to our Center for Online Education website and take the Canvas 101S course. It's self-paced, but it's an essential tool to learn how to navigate, upload assignments that are due, navigate, between different types of pages and things that you'll need to learn to do. I don't want you to struggle in the course because you don't know how to use the technology. Speaking of which, I will assume that you know how to use Word, PowerPoint or Prezi or something like that. I will also assume that you have access to high-speed internet, a reliable network, and a reliable computer. I do not accept computer failure, network failure as excuse for late work. That means you have to plan to get your work done on time in case one of those, or actually done early, in case one of those things happens. Just last summer, our network at home went down, and I had to go down to North Park to use that network. The library has laptops that you can borrow. There are computer labs around campus, so you need to plan your work so that you're not doing it last minute in case you have some sort of technological issue. I think those are the key things for being successful in a hybrid class. It's about time management. It's about recognizing that there is a lot of work. You don't have to tell me that. I know it is a lot of work, but remember, it's a trade-off. You're not spending that time sitting in class. So use this as an opportunity to learn, to study deeply, to reflect deeply, and learn well. I think you'll enjoy our time together. I know I always learn a lot from students, and I'm looking forward to it. Please feel free to email me before class begins if I can answer any questions about the format or the content. Right now, having watched this video, I'd like for you to go to the introductory module in Canvas and complete the short quiz there. That way I'll know you know what you're getting into, at least with respect to taking a hybrid class. I look forward to seeing you soon and getting started working together.